What's good, YouTube? It's finally here. College football 26 has finally landed. We're going to start our dynasty, and we have something special this year, right? So shout out to my guy Hutch over on the Twitch channel who gave me this idea. We are going to start at one college. We're going to start here at the American, and this is how it works. We have to work our way up to get to the Wisconsin Badgers. We may never get to the Wisconsin Badgers for the entire cycle of college football 26, but that is the goal. Now, the question is where do we start? Okay. Last year we had a dynasty with Rice. We're not going to do Rice. We played with Army. We're not going to do Army. This one is going to be kind of weird because we are actually going to take the University of Texas of San Antonio, the Roadrunners. We're going to start with this team. Now, we're going to be the head coach, okay? We're going to be the head coach. We're going to just be Jeff Traylor. We're going to sign the contract. But we have to, if we get a job offer, we have to take a job offer every single year. We cannot pass up a job offer. Every year that we get offered a head coaching job somewhere, we have to go to that next school. Now, if we don't get a head coaching offer, we only get offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, we do not have to take them. But if you get offered a head coaching job, you must take the head coaching job at the next school and work our way up until we get to the University of Wisconsin. Now, that does not mean we might not win any national championships, okay? We may win multiple championships, I don't know. But all I know is the ultimate goal is to get to Wisconsin. Once we're at Wisconsin, we stay at Wisconsin and we win as many national championships as we possibly can at the University of Wisconsin. Now, this year it's a little bit different. You see, it has all your team needs right up on top, so you don't have to like search for your team needs. Okay.
Stage 2 commences, allowing you to pitch to a player the things your school does well that they value. If you're having trouble finding interest that match, try to use the sway mechanic to get a recruit to change their mind. Finally, when a recruit is ready, stage 3 is all about you closing on the recruit. It's at this point you can host a recruit on campus, allowing you to focus on specific school strengths in an effort to get a verbal commitment from the recruit before signing day.
All right, so obviously we're going to sort this for people that want to come play for us in San Antonio, the University of Texas. We need a Sam linebacker. He is a need. Okay, outside linebacker. We need Mike linebackers. We need wide receivers. Ooh, what do we want though? It says route artist. This says elusive route runner. We're gonna recruit both. We need offensive line. Ooh, gadget. We want to recruit gadget guys too. That's another one that's new. Bump and run, corners. Don't need a fullback. Need a guard. You know what? We're just going to take everybody that is first. That is a need. We're going to leave kicker off. We don't really need a kicker. Okay. So you see, we only have 500 hours to start. We want to scout these players. Oh, yeah, that's going to take a lot of our... 78 speed at linebacker is tough. Like, that's tough to think about. 74 speed at linebacker. 82 speed at wide receiver. I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm not taking an 80 speed or an 82 speed wide receiver. Jeez. Speed corner. Why does offensive linemen not have strength as one of their scouting? Speed at free safety. 80 speed at free safety. Wow. Send him. Jeez. This is going to be tough the first year. And that is all your points done. Oh, that's 88 speed. That's not too bad. Did I just get an invite to play a game? I did not. Okay. All right, let's look at our coach's talent. All right. Boost throw under pressure and break sack. Boost to catch and short route, juke and spin. Pass. Well, we got to upgrade offensive line for sure. DB, linebacker. Okay. So he's definitely a scheme guy, strategic. Let's see what his recruiter is. Transfers, I don't need transfers. Okay. This is going to be, I mean, I don't think we're going to change the schedule. Just lead me to the slaughter right at the start, huh? Okay. Okay. I like it. I like it. We're not going to change the schedule. We're not going to change the schedule. I mean, we can't change the schedule. You got to leave the schedule like it is. You got to go out there and compete. I mean, that's tough. That's tough. That is tough, and especially tough. You only get 400 hours to start. I think this is the one. We're going to bring Marco in. We're going to offer him a scholarship. Send the house to Marco. We're going to offer a scholarship to Mr. Hakeem as well. I'm not feeling these offensive line. Sheesh. I mean, 64. I mean, this is crazy, 64. I mean, Texas A&M is tough, man. That's going to be tough. Right out the gate, man. Right out the gate, Texas A&M. He's got 85 impact blocking. So I like that they like put on there a triangle to let you know. Down, right? Down. This is going to be interesting to learn this dynamic. It really is going to be interesting to learn this dynamic as you go along, right? I mean, look, like this is the other thing. Like your people are, they'll leave. You're going to lose a ton of people, right? All right, I want to get into the first game because I want to see this team on the field. We're running this offense. We're not changing the offense. This is a 92 overall Texas A&M team we got to go play. This is going to be fun.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M
Also,
Aggies.
Kyle Field is like one of the toughest places to play in college football as well. I mean, it is loud from start to finish.
The 21st ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Oof. Also, if you're here watching the YouTube video, just know we're live on Twitch every single time. I'll put the link in the description so you guys can follow the Twitch channel. Don't miss a live.
And the Roadrunners have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season.
Just play smart. It's raining. Be the equalizer as well.
Inside his own 5.
First hit stick, no effect.
Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16.
First hit stick, no effect. Look at this offensive line. Holy jeez.
And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the ground with the back.
Get off the block.
Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5.
All right. All right.
Nothing the Aggies love more than saying howdy with a strong running game.
Yeah, how do you like that first down? How do you like that ground game? Like, that's what they've got to be built on. They got to have that toughness.
Oh, I got caught on my own guy.
You see that their best teams are competing
not my own
at a high
guy.
level.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the
got him in the third down at least.
Wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs,
later in football games,
they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He'll pull it on the read. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Aggies have their offense in high gear.
Nonsense.
Looking to pass. It's Reed.
Come on, good play.
Out of the air.
Good play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check him out.
Hurt.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Concepcion.
Okay, I'm learning. You can't play like you did last year. I'm just gonna tell y'all that right now. Don't play like you did last year. It's not gonna work.
Looking downfield on first down. Got a man.
It's really not gonna work.
Knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. You start the season top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some road.
Come on!
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
I'm here.
Quickly out
I'm here. We'll give you 2.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun.
Come on, good play. Come on, we'll give you 2.
Stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Got it in the middle. It's Bussey. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right?
Tough,
3rd down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something that you put in on day 1 install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly.
Of course he didn't go out of bounds.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. When they have something to cheer about here, this Kyle Field crowd is the most choreographed group in all of college football.
They've got so many chants and cheers that I had no clue about Reese until we visited.
All right,
and
first drive, obviously,
it's perfect together. And how about this
obviously, Texas A&M took it right down. It's okay. We just got to make a couple adjustments. That right there, that touchdown was on me. We're in man-to-man.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
I can't afford.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Roadrunners offense will have its first possession of the game.
Let's
take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single
guess what play? Is it broken this year?
They can get other guys lined up.
Chad is broken this year, too.
They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make
it's broken. I'm just going to tell you right now.
These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Good catch. Good catch by a big old tight end. Good catch.
Junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Grabbed behind the line. It's Clark.
Good play.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Good play.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too.
Like my offensive line didn't even block.
2nd and 5, 3rd and 5, than it is when we start getting those long
situations. Thank you for pushing. Jeez.
You're in plus territory, no desire to give the football back. Maybe the punt doesn't even work out. They go for it, and it works out well.
So I wonder if you go tempo here, too. Now that you just picked up that 1st down, don't let the defense sub. A lot of these guys now have been on the field for a little while. See if you can catch them off guard here and try and take advantage of how tired they are.
Good play.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Roadrunners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
All right, well, let's run the option.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly.
Oh, why didn't we block? We
really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
We had it.
And that's an interesting
we had it.
This offense, man.
We blocked that guy. It's an easy 1st down.
Catch him off guard, pick up a few yards, but now decision time. Fourth.
Let's go.
Converts on fourth down.
Come on, man.
Still going.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Down, but not before
Come on.
he's able to
Fight.
pick up the first down.
Fight, UTSA.
We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've got a first down here to open the period. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Roadrunners can really attack on this second and short. The give out of the gun.
Okay. No celebrate. We don't celebrate. We don't celebrate. We don't celebrate. We on the road. What are you doing? We don't celebrate. We on the road. Put the ball in the end zone and celebrate.
This is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
And the Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Get in there. Come on. Now we celebrate.
UTSA. Precision blocking
Come
up
on.
front.
Let me hear it.
Open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Come on, baby. What a drive to answer Texas A&M, boys. What a drive to answer Texas A&M, man.
What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it's no good, and they miss.
Oh, he just missed it? It didn't get blocked. He just missed it.
Opportunity to tie.
Wow.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
It's pretty bad.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Oh, my gosh.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Okay, time to lock in. Time to lock in right here, defense. Time to lock in right here.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Concepcion. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know.
Come on, what a play. What a play by the corner.
He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play.
What a play by the corner, man.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. The quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short.
No, he pushed him to the first down.
He picks up the first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the wideout. They'll leave it with him.
Come here. Good play, Pee Wee.
The defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Good play, Pee Wee.
The Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Past the 30. Ernie on the jet.
Oh, we can't catch the QB.
The defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything?
Wow.
I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Wow. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And some room to work.
Run.
They stop him just a link or two
Run.
short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second
Way to
down
cut
situations.
back and go get the first down.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Quick release by the QB. Didn't pick up
We'll take the 4.
There, moved it forward just a few.
We'll take the 4.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to
Good.
that first down.
Good catch.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down.
Come on.
And that is just an attitude run.
Come on.
Running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
He wants to change this route. The Roadrunners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he is
We'll take 4.
swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
I'll take 4. It's all right.
They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Gives it on the option.
no.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for once.
I thought I pulled it. That's on me.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down.
Catch. Good catch.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the
Catch.
first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Back to throw. It's McCown. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense
good.
gets a chunk play,
We're
and then
good.
the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Oh,
And
we
he
got
really needed to hold on to that one.
We
but
gotta
it was
catch that
not
football.
loose, and third down is coming.
We got to catch that football.
Trying to
That's the
pick up
football
a
we got to
first down.
catch.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch in the middle, it's McCoy. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up
What a
to 12.
catch and run. What a catch and
There's
run.
a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
What a catch and run, boys.
And the Roadrunners will snap it on
That's
first
not
and
the
10.
play. That's the play.
Lost to throw on first down.
Come on.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Henry.
Come on.
They'll get
First
him
and goal.
stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Touchdown.
Try to power
Come
it in.
on.
Into the end zone he
UTSA.
goes.
Come on,
Touchdown,
Roadrunners.
San Antonio.
Come
so
on,
nice
baby.
to have the run game. So nice to trust in it. So nice to cut this game to a one.
Why can't my guy
game.
kick the
Halftime
football?
now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed. But we got some positive
I don't
mojo on our
understand
side.
what is happening.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here.
I'm
On the
thoroughly
move from inside his
confused
Just
about
never
what is
had a
happening
chance
on
to
my
shake
extra
loose,
points.
And he'll be brought down at the 24. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks
He's
to
going to
this
take it to
senior
halftime.
defender.
We get football. We get football here at half.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions.
We're playing really, really good football.
I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives
we're playing
and just
good football.
moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top.
Just fight here in this second half. Get out of there.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Little wildcat.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense,
get out the wildcat,
XC. Football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job of pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
What up, Shine?
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's McCown. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
He drops it.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB
it's not slippery. It hit him in his hand. Stop.
The receiver just could not reel it in.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's going to take off. Turns it
run.
on midfield.
Good run, Owen.
The first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy.
Okay.
Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
The Roadrunners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it.
Oh, my gosh.
Quarterback feeling the pressure and down.
Who was open? Maybe no tight end. I throw the tight end. It's picked. He's running running back out the backfield. And probably the only thing that's open. Otherwise, you just got to eat that one.
And that is a huge play for the defense.
It's crazy how many times
you're trying to knock them
I'm
out
going to play this with these inferior teams when I'm
by
trying
creating
to do
negative
this.
plays, and they get the sack.
He's got it down the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Yeah, we're good.
The 12th man, Warden standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. They really could have used
cannot
that
kick
pass.
this.
Their physical pass defense.
I can't kick
up
this.
A fourth down.
Really nice.
My kicker has missed 2 extra points on
it. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback.
And
let me throw to the tight end right away.
And they'll stop the drive on down.
I want to throw the tight end right away. He's open.
Never had a chance on fourth down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
Come on.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I'm going after him here.
They're facing a third down. To throw, it's Reed.
Come on.
Makes the grab. There he goes. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole.
Oh, ball's out. Ball's out. Our football.
He's able to get back on top of it just in the nick of time. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Bold. All out of space. There he goes. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And that's the problem,
Gotta hold
man.
him to a field goal
this
here.
guy up. You want to bring some pressure, but you see the other side of that coin. You bring pressure, he sees it, he
Gotta
can
hold him
run,
to a field goal
get
here.
the first down. This defense, it's kind of a pick your poison. Too soft, too laid back, he runs it and takes off. Too much pressure, he can run it and run away from guys and take off. So, nice third down conversion by the quarterback.
Oh, what a cut! They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
Oh, man. And I felt like I was in this game, right? I felt like...
Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive.
I felt like I was in it.
Got to be able to get this guy on the ground.
You can't afford when you play a top 25 team and you're UTSA on the road. You can't afford to have an empty possession, man. You just can't.
We've got eyes on it.
Can't afford to have that empty
Michigan has
possession,
the
man.
lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel, I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by 7 over New Mexico. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Dropping back, it's McCown. Makes the grab, it's McCoy. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Henry. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Come on, man.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Picked off. What a play by this defense. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Quarterback on the keeper. And it's on the ground.
Oh, sir.
Covered by the defense, and he's
Okay, defense. Go make a play. Go make a play, defense.
You know, the one thing that really worries head coaches coming into week 1 is ball security. You're worried about execution. This offense has done some good things early in this game.
Wow, what a play by the defense. What a play by the defense.
Because the defense will make you pay like they did right there.
What a hit stick fumble recovery for a touchdown.
on the run from inside his own 5.
Come on, man.
He was looking for some running room,
Life.
but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Come on, man. Lock in.
To the air, it's Reed. Grab behind the line, it's Moss. That defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Oh, going to the 4th, only down 2 in Texas A&M at Bryan College Station. at Kyle Field. The 12th man yelling.
Look at our game summary.
We came to play.
They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down.
What is this?
Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Concepcion. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They go to the ground. Spins away from the defender. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
There's time.
Caught over the middle. It's Bussey.
Can't let him score a touchdown, though. Can't let him score a touchdown, though. That's the thing.
Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Using his legs, it's Moss.
Oh, good play. Good play. We'll take it. We'll take it.
At the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
We'll take it.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat.
Come on.
Quarterback will be down back at the 43.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it.
Yes, sir. Pump my football. Pump my football, Texas A&M. Pump my football.
And that's not nearly enough to move the chains.
Okay.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away.
Breathe.
He ought to be able to use his first punt
Oh, that's a good punt. Oh,
that's a good punt. No return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds.
All right.
First snap of this drive will
come
from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. On the option. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They're ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to go with the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps.
Nobody blocked.
Just can't do it better.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
No,
that's a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He makes it.
Oh, it's a first down.
They'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win. But this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big
what a throw and catch to the tight end, baby.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
2-minute warning.
And he tried to do
2-minute warning. 2-minute timeout. Sorry. 2-minute timeout.
Hitting left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle if one guy misses.
Come on, go to the bread and butter, boys.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator or the offensive line coach is block those guys. Don't watch them tackle on guys.
Using the quick game. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
All right, we haven't run the screen yet.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Oh, it's such a good
line on that completion.
Yes, Wisconsin. I have my league that I'm in that I am Wisconsin.
They have everybody on the same page.
We also have James Madison in another league, and then
down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
He didn't get it.
Gets it so close
He didn't
to
get
the
it.
first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
We're going for it.
All right, 4th and short. You need a field goal to take the lead.
And in this dynasty, what we're doing is...
I don't think you get aggressive here on 4th down. Just kick the field goal to give yourself a chance to win this game.
We did not block the defensive tackle.
That decision will be questioned for a while.
We didn't block the defensive tackle.
Quarterback will keep it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Reed.
He's throwing?
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it. Finds some room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggies.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Snags it over the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets it out fast. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass.
Right to him, expert.
Kicked off. What a bad time for a mistake like
GG's.
That's the way this defense
boys.
wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out.
GG's. We fought.
Not only the scoreboard, but the clock on the side of the offense as they take a knee, though the D can stop it a couple more times.
We fought, man.
I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
I mean, the 2 picks just killed me, man.
Alive. Everybody probably playing this game.
2 picks just absolutely
great
killed
example,
me,
Reese.
man.
But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, you know, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
That is tough. Man, we had a chance to go into Texas A&M and beat them. That would have looked really good with our recruits. Speed linebacker. pursuit. Oh my gosh. I mean, What are we supposed to do with this? This is going to be a lot of fun when you play. When I play in DNL, DNL, I think is what we're calling it. It's going to be fun because everybody has these small schools. That's it. They don't want to play for your school. Even though they got you in the top 3. I mean, these aren't guys that are like, top tier guys. Okay, who was the other person I wanted to give a scholarship to? That's crazy. All right, it's going to come down to, like, I'm going to have to deep dive into recruiting to understand how recruiting works this year more than anything else. Just because, first off, you got to win a bunch of football games. So we're going to try and beat Texas State. It's our home opener. Got to beat Texas State. Can't go down 0-2.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing?
First walk out at home.
Rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years.
At least the unis is clean.
Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners.
Come on, at least the unis is clean,
from the
boy.
Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats. Taking on a squad from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
This is part of College Football 26 I wanted to see.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson.
Can you see a considerable difference between the Texas A&Ms, the Clemsons, the Bamas, the Floridas, to when you play Texas State? Can you see a true difference?
The result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way,
that's what I wanted to see.
Because all you've heard about is,
because obviously Texas A&M is going to be, they're going to be good. They're ranked.
Game. We didn't show up.
They're ranked 21st, right? They're going to be good.
Got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect
I still haven't looked to see if there's mid-blitz in this playbook.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good catch. Good catch. I'm going to tell you right now on the first drive, instant difference from Texas A&M to Texas State. Instant difference.
Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter.
Punt coverage played better. They actually blocked.
Stop him at the 47-yard line. So UTSA's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over. He got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence. And that's a pretty good job by this defense, understanding when that QB breaks the pocket, like, I got to have somebody in secondary contained to kind of pursue the quarterback, but everybody starts to move towards where he's working. He's working towards the right side.
That's my big old tight end. Come on, boy.
And he just floats that thing out of bounds.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense.
This is my big old tight end, boys.
He's loose.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Brought down after a nice
yes, sir.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Oh my.
He is going
Who is number 2, and where did he come from?
Man, oh, man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need to
got shot out of a cannon.
They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create.
First touchdown at home. Come on, boys.
UTSA. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
He actually made an extra point.
So
Come
that
on
scoring
now.
drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. And he moves. It's a ball. Defensive end. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Come on.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability. The ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill.
Let's go, man. Come on. Come on, baby.
End zone to put 6 on the board.
Things you love to see.
I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone.
Things you love to see from your offense.
So far in this first half, they've done just that.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Anderson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. From the gun, running back on the move.
Sir.
He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all.
I'm going to let you know it's instantly
done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this.
It's
tempo.
instantly different.
That
was one of the things last year
to create a big play.
Well, on that I felt the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean,
wasn't right with college football.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Shoots it to the left.
No, sir. No, sir.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Man, they actually are blocking. That's on me. I ran right into him. That's on me.
Him to the ground. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He'll pitch it. Fights off a defender.
Good run.
At the 35,
good run.
He's loose.
Good run, Henry.
They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds.
Good run, Henry.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam, next thing you know, he pitches it.
I need wide receivers blocking.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Roadrunners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. To the air, it's McCown.
There he is.
Caught close to the marker, it's Henry. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. And the Roadrunners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
And we saw it last week with this offense, right? They know who they are down here. They're going to be physical. They gave him the football, and what did he do? He rewarded you with 2 touchdown runs. I look for this offense to continue the physicality and hand that man.
Good read. Good read.
Made the grab and
good read.
For the score.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side.
All right, this makes me feel better when we get into conference play in the American.
They got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field.
That we're going to be able to match up with all the teams in the American.
Right now, defensively, we have none.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. A quick pass to the left.
Okay, I don't like that we didn't get that hit stick.
25 out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. The Bobcats in the hurry up. Caught in the backfield. It's the Spartans. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
We're in man-to-man coverage right there.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Oh, missed tackle. Missed tackle. Oh, missed tackle. Good. Oh, good block. He's going. Good block. Good spin move. Missed tackles by expert. Bad hit sticks. That's just a great play by them.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year.
Good play by them.
How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner will field it and try to do some business. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Oh, my gosh.
And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they...
Good move. Good move.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Okay, 2, 3 to block 2.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. I don't know why that's not more open. My two wide receivers just not blocking. They'll run it from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and 1, and now you're set up to fail.
Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. As they get set to snap it, time
winding down. Take it to the second quarter, boys. Take it to the second quarter.
At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA.
I would have ran a play if I liked the play, I would have ran it. But I didn't like it.
Figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Here comes the option. Quick toss.
Oh, the spin move is trash.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Spin move,
really
garbage.
Play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is...
A shot toward the end zone.
Got him. Let's go. What a
play. UTSA snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Yes, sir.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there.
He was wide open. There was nobody there.
Coming out with it, it's Reddick.
Yeah.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Pay the price.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw.
Come on.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Burgess. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Bobcats will hustle to the line. On the ground, it's Burgess. At the 35, he's open.
Oh,
he's getting ahead of steam. Running inside
who's this
20.
little number 4?
And take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Texas State.
All right. Put your foot back on the gas, expert.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets?
Put your foot on the gas. This little kid wants to run in it.
70+ to the
23 seconds. What are we doing?
By the running back.
What are we doing?
So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Throw the football. He's open.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable. And then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
The Roadrunners will line it up on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Henry. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space.
Come on, run.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Rushes on him. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And he's going to get a return off of that.
Wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Texas State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play for a snap of the drive from the 25. He'll ride his man on the option. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
That's what we doing right here.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
Andy Reid's the GOAT, man. He is the GOAT for sure.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. We've reached the 2-minute timeout.
Where's Jerry Jones? I'm sure Jerry Jones is doing stuff.
Before going to the locker room.
He's just probably not putting it out there in the public.
And it's another.
He does quite a bit of philanthropy work.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
Oh, good move.
Turning it on.
Good move.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
There's a lot of celebrities that have given money, but you just won't hear about it.
Blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how
Jerry Jones gives away millions and millions of dollars every season, just like the people who own the Chiefs, man. They give away millions of dollars that you never hear about.
That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup.
That's the great thing. I sometimes I don't think it needs to be publicized, right?
It's so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with.
Oh, they definitely getting them tax breaks. You know that. You know that. All them donations. Come on, man. They're going.
Big athletes.
They're going to take advantage of all of the loopholes in the IRS.
Started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. On the option. And now on the pitch,
still broken. And still broken.
Everybody needs a little luck. And the
granddaughter of the Hunts was a victim? Wow, I did not know that.
Like
that is crazy.
For like 30 seconds. You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal.
Man.
It's a handoff. It's Henry.
Jerks.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
Hey, can't be mad about that.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the running back. Get a tackle for a loss.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
Touchdown. Come on, man. Oh, there are so many bad people about the Floods. So many bad people.
It's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon.
Where we live in, though.
2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board.
Where we live in, no big deal. Just gotta brush them off. Can't like give any energy to those type of people.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I try not to give any of my energy to people that are negative about things like that. Oh, good hit stick.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
All right, think we can stop the running back from doing anything or what?
This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum.
Stuff like that's going to come back and get them for sure.
Miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now.
He's shrugging off everybody.
Adjustments and come out ready.
He's shrugging off everybody.
But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quick that you can go to.
Yes, sir. We'll call a timeout. We'll call a timeout.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the
We're just going to throw a dot wide open.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks.
Expert.
Pick up the 1st down.
What would you rate this game so far out of 10? I mean, I've only played 3 games. This is only my 3rd game. Played 1 online and then...
Looking downfield on 1st down.
And then this one.
Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38.
I mean, it definitely feels different than 25 for sure.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Creates a little space. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
Definitely feels
these corners
different.
Going to give these receivers some space.
There's no doubt about it.
Wants to throw on 1st down. On the run, still looking.
Oh, yeah. You're going to take a hit stick for that.
To halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is.
Exactly. Just a stupid
and
decision there at the end of the half
between these rivals.
to run that quarterback. Just throw the ball up in the end zone.
Will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half.
Pursuit angles are still horrible.
Here he comes from inside.
They didn't fix pursuit angles. And I mean, I can show you here in the second half what I mean by that.
Coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Motion from the back. The option look. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
Looking to throw, it's McCown. Throws to the back. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
It's all right.
Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire.
Come on.
Got his man downfield.
As soon as I saw you in cover 3.
To get it past the sticks and they get
as soon as I saw you in that weak cover 3, I knew where I was throwing this
It's
football.
a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top.
Let's go.
The sure hands, it's McCoy.
Great throw. Linebacker took the tight end, throw in behind him.
47-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway.
Bad.
The coverage.
The fact that I caught that football and gained 2 yards is absolutely ridiculous.
Go up and down the field.
Listen,
absolutely
not just running backs.
I did get the bundle. I got Madden as well. Madden is going to be my
sneaking out of backfield,
my mutt.
Getting the football.
Turning on the Jets.
I'm going to play mud on Madden. That's probably about it. Maybe a little bit of online, but that'll be the only thing I do.
Now you've got the lead.
They're saying Madden is a lot better. Everybody that has played Madden said that they have improved Madden quite a bit. So I'm going to trust them that that's true.
That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Yeah, we like getting him the football in space. See ya.
Got enough space, and he'll take it in and house it.
You.
They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks.
Yeah, I mean, all the talk about Madden has been positive.
You just need that first thing
to break your way, Palmer. Look at everything that they did. I think they realized last year was a down year for them.
Take ownership. Now's the time.
College football, and listen, before College Football 25 came out, I told everybody that if EA didn't hit it out the park, they were going to see usage rate for their game go way down. And that's exactly what happened. College 25 came out, was a decent game, and Madden was struggling, and you saw people not play Madden as much. I literally deleted Madden 2 or 3 months after the game came out and never picked it back up. I just played college football.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
That's why I'm hoping that Madden is better this year, because I want to play both. You know, I want to play with my Cowboys.
When you can drop 7 guys.
But if the game is trash and I'm not having any fun with it, I won't. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If Madden is bad this year, I might not buy it the next year.
Incomplete.
I might not buy it the third year if it's bad this year. 2 years in a row if it's bad, yeah, I will not do another one. Hey, it's going to be on that MLB The Show.
And I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
MLB The Show did the same thing. 2 horrible years in a row. You're not getting me a third year. SDS, you're not getting a third year from me.
The offense ready to hit the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
Let's go. Good run.
And a nice run there.
Until they bring back college basketball. Yes.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Throw and catch. Way to come back for the football.
The Roadrunners pick up the first down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close.
Yeah, I don't know if college basketball will be that big of a detriment to Madden as this game is. Obviously, this game being good.
Not only this play does he feel it,
Hurts.
next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps.
Absolutely hurts Madden every single year that this game comes out and it's actually decent.
Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Roadrunners really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Quick completion on the out. He gives him a fresh set of downs. And
I think college basketball is going to hurt 2K if college basketball comes out and it's good.
To be honest, I
it
think the
hurts
quarterback
2K,
was a little
but
bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He wants it all.
good catch.
Touchdown,
That's my tight end.
They
are.
The 6 on the board.
They are. They're teaming up, Sean. Yeah, Hutch, I think 2028 is
good team. They weren't able to get that win,
realistic for college basketball. And I think even if they're working on it together, Sean, I think if that game comes out and it's good, it instantly takes people away from the NBA game. Just like this game took away from the NFL game.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson.
We'll see, though. It's got to be a good game.
When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15.
I mean, obviously, people are going to want to play with their favorite college basketball team.
The 15.
I know I will. Wisconsin usually has a good basketball program.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They're working that left side. And they get him on the ground. And
hey, I don't know who this kid is at running back. But I'm going to let you know, you got a spot here at UTSA if you want.
Receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game.
Man, it was an early morning. It's going to be an early morning tomorrow. I will HEB I-35 showdown. We love HEB. HEB is amazing.
Looking for room. It's Burgess. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
An explosive run, and he gets it all the way up to the 50-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running.
Let's go.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
They'll ride the running back.
Just tackle.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bobcats are in a mess here on
We just need to have a good year so big schools want us to come be their head coach.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
Throw it away.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down.
All right, so this is how this works.
By the defense here with
at the end of every year, if anybody offers me a head coaching job,
back in this one in the 4th quarter. So
I have to take it.
Guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield.
What up, Kevin?
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous
If I get offered a head coaching job, I have to take it.
That was being aggressive.
I don't have to take anything that's offensive coordinator or defense coordinator, but obviously I can.
And the quarterback will take us. Back at the 36.
We're not going to let this slide. We're not going to let this slide. Look at number 11. I'm going to play this in real speed first. Do you see this speed burst? I'm going to do it in slow-mo because it looks worse in slow-mo. Wow. Okay, broke.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
They'll go to work in the air on second down.
No, sir.
And here comes the pressure.
Wonder if they have the Pac-12 logo by Texas State. Oh, I don't know.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm.
Yeah, obviously it has to be, it's got to be a better job. We don't want to go apples for apples.
Fourth down coming.
Right. We don't want to go apples for apples. We want.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's going to fire deep.
No, sir.
He made the catch past the marker, but he was also past the sidelines. Incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field.
Yep, got to be an upgrade.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Let's get up out of here.
I feel sorry for this defense.
They're
having to defend the entire field. QB's already shown he can beat you with his arm. Now with his legs and his decision-making, getting the ball to the pitch man, he's shown a variety. In this defense, they're having to defend the whole entire field.
All right, sorry. We're
and this is what leaders do at the quarterback position, guys. After throwing 2 picks a week ago, he was able to put that game behind him, refocused himself, got back in the film room. He looks like a different player this week.
Back in it. Let's go.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense.
2-minute warning.
You've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the
football. Get to the 2-minute timeout.
The clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware. But you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against
what a better
an
time.
offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Come on.
And
way to kick the ball. Way to kick the football.
This gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's the handoff.
Good tackle.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Good tackle.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough
Give me
day.
those! Give me those!
And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on now.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing up and took it all the way to the house.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Florida dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you hearken back to those Chris Leak, Tim Tebow, Brandon Spikes teams that won it all in 2006
Good win.
and
Way to answer.
in 2008.
Leaves it with the running back.
Way to answer.
That speculation all week.
That heartbreak at Texas A&M. This is how you answer back on the home opener.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
We held on to that. He caught that football.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
That's
the
crazy.
Bobcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
He held on to that football.
Sparks. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The give on the inside. Makes a man miss. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
Down 37
and
points.
The defense snows him under after a very short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down.
He doesn't know who he is getting up. Yeah. Where am I?
From the gun, they'll try to
touchdown.
impose their running game.
We caught him. Let's go.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play.
Wow.
And the Bobcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on 1st down.
I'm Batman. If y'all are old enough, y'all remember that commercial.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11.
Who that? Who there?
Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Burgess. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
GG's. Go in, boys. Go in. Come on.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of the rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's
all right, let's look at the player stats. Had to have a bounce-back game for Owen. Came out with 7 touchdowns, no interceptions, 27 of 31. I mean, you can't ask for a better game by Owen. Henry, 19 carries, 136. 7.1 average, playing well. Obviously, Amador continues to show why he's the big target. 8 catches, 74 yards, 2 touchdowns. But Houston had a good game too. Obviously, we love the tight end. If y'all know me, we love the tight end. Let's go. Big win. Big win. All right, who's game 3? Who is game 3? Because I got to be honest, I have not eaten all day today. I got to get something to eat or I'm going to die here in a minute. Owen McCowan has set the UTSA single-game passing touchdown record. Check out the record screen for more details. Let's go. Things you love to see. Okay. He's horrible. No, let's send the house first. Still got people we haven't recruited yet. Oh, 78 speed, that's a no. Haven't really had anything to eat. Yeah, I didn't eat it all today. I had a busy day at work, so that's why, but jeez. Holiday. You know what? Let's do that. Dual threat. Safety. Wide receiver. Wide receiver. Safety. Halfback. See, did we Yep. No. All right. Yeah, it stopped raining. It stopped raining yesterday. Now it's just recovery at this point. Recovery and rebuild for a lot of people. Let's go. All right, FCS Midwest has not played a game yet. We expect fully to just absolutely dominate them. Bayard. Bad. Ooh. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm offering this dude a scholarship right off the bat. Oh, he locked me out? Cool. All right. I'll take that off. We're going to hard sell him. Playing style's got to be one of them. Playing style. So it could be that one. Could be that one. We're hoping it's going to be this one. Here, playing time. No, I didn't see. Okay. All right. One more game on this video. FCS Midwest. We'll pick this back up. Maybe not Wednesday. If I do Wednesday, it'll be late Wednesday when I get in. We'll see. It might be late Wednesday before we get.
Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on a squad
And Paulo
from the
Banchero
American,
signs
the
5-year, $287 million.
Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Well,
The Roadrunners
nobody could ever say Dak wasn't a leader. Definitely been a great leader for that football team.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Flower. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Rebels offense
just
will
got to make
get
better
the
decisions
football
if you're
first.
Kamante
Every
Turpin.
team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And
Got
it's
to make
nice
better
to have those
decisions
guys on
as
your
a
team.
professional
They're the leaders of the
athlete.
team,
That's all I'm going
and
to
they're the
say.
best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates.
Come here.
We've seen time
Come
and time
on.
again. These dudes make plays, and it
You're
just
not- you're not
sparks
fixing to
the
block me.
sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
No, sir.
Got his
No,
man
sir.
quickly. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse.
Taking a 4-day
losing
weekend trip
yardage
out
on that
training
play.
camp this year.
The Rebels
I'm not
need their
going to Oxnard.
binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down.
Good tackle. Good tackle.
Makes
Pump my
his way out
football.
to the
Come on.
20 before he stopped, and
Maybe
that'll
when they're
bring
in
up a
Dallas,
fourth
I'll go.
down.
When they have training camp
They
in
bring
Dallas.
the punter onto the field
To
now.
go see him one
They'll
practice.
boot it
but-
away for the first time tonight.
I do have a Dallas
Really
Cowboy
good
helmet
job
I need
by
to
the
get
coverage
signed.
team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
I do need to
So
get one
UTSA's
signed for sure.
offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella?
Yeah,
like,
I'm
I
not
got to
going to
identify
Cali for
where
sure.
he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Dropping back, it's McCown.
Yeah, let's take advantage of this corner out here. Come here. Follow me into the end zone.
25. Touchdown!
Let's see what dance you got. Oh, Heisman
Made the
pose.
grab and then did the rest himself, and they
Heisman
put points
pose.
on the board.
Yes, sir.
One of
Let
the
him know.
reasons this offense is so exciting
Let
to
'em know.
watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride,
Let
these
'em
guys will
know.
take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's James.
Oh, you taking
Nice
a shot.
by the kickoff team.
Yes, sir.
Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him
Then
at
walk
the
over him and
16.
let him know what just
They'll
happened.
see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line.
Don't run this football.
Off play action on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Good tackle.
He'll step out
Tackle.
of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with
Third
that
inches.
catch.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. They'll try to run for it. They knock him down,
got
but
it.
he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
No, we haven't got.
The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of
We
downs.
haven't got our tickets yet. We don't find out probably till about August what games we got. But I'll send you the schedule once I get it for sure.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got it.
On the inside.
Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Rebels in a good spot here with
Just
second and
got
short.
beat on the inside, man.
Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete.
I want him to catch that one.
Went up top on second down.
I want
That
him to
leaves
catch it so we
needing
can
a
tackle him
yard
for a
here on
loss.
third down. He'll keep it himself. It's a running room. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground.
You're playing with fire, though. I'm just letting you know that, my
The
guy.
Rebels are moving
You are
quickly
absolutely
down the field.
playing with fire. You running, hurry up while I'm running
He'll
this.
go to the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You still want to do
After
it.
that last loss, it's 2nd and 12.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field.
Yes, sir. We're going to get off the field. Running back tired. He ain't throwing to the running back.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
He's going to throw it to me. Oh,
And they
you
took
got
a
to
shot
get
on
that
one, but
pig.
couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And the
Come
Rebels
on,
will
we got
line
to
up
pick
to punt
that
it
one
away.
off.
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Just block. What a block. Way to block. Way to block. Give me a chance to at least
They'll
get close to the
it
20.
and down at about the 19-yard line.
What a block.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Goes to the option.
Bad. Oh, my
There's
gosh.
a football on the bad pitch. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Probably should have handed to the running back. Yep. If I give it to the running back, he's probably still running. It's a touchdown. Yep. Nah, probably not. I might cut right there. Get up inside there. That's just bad.
Here we'll tie the game.
It's a stupid play. We'll keep
And he puts
FCS
through the
Midwest
extra
in this
point.
game by doing stupid stuff like that.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose,
All
and
right.
he'll be brought
Bounce
down
back.
at the 24.
Bounce back. You got it.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Back to pass, it's McCown. Going to take a shot, and it's incomplete,
That ball's
deflected,
got to
knocked
be
away by the
lofted
knee.
right there.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the
this
quarterback,
touchdown.
the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going. Nice.
Wow.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw
Come
that
on.
one in there.
Come on.
And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to
You good?
build on. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Give to the back.
Get out
Able
the
to
way.
pick his way forward for a decent game before the
Move.
defense gets him down. And the Roadrunners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Got him.
Fires to the wide
Oh,
out.
good
Got
catch.
it in
Way to
the
hang
middle
on
of
to that.
McCoy. Brought down at the 21-yard
Way to
line,
hang
a
on to that.
15-yard pickup, and they
That's
are
a
in
great
prime
catch.
position to get points now. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes.
Good screen.
They'll spot the ball
Good
at
screen.
the 12 after that completion.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Got him. Let's go.
He's got it on the move. And he strides his
Too
way
simple.
into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA.
Okay. Okay.
These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about
Love
it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Good start. Just a stupid fumble pitch.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Flowers.
Oh, good tackle.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Be aggressive.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter.
Oh, no.
Got the first down. Oh, a lot of space. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
You might.
We've reached a break, and it's UTSA on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it
I
up
like
in
what
the
they're
second.
doing on WWE,
So
though.
they'll go back to work after changing
I like what
into
they're
the
doing.
field.
It's going in a good direction. Not a fan of the Goldberg fight,
Tight end
but
in motion, see how the D reacts.
I mean, it is what it is. It's a retirement fight.
Out of the
so.
gun, the inside handoff, looking for
Oh, you taking a shot for that.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
You taking a shot for that.
The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to
Come here.
reload. You got to
Let's
reload
go.
quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Trying play action. Got his man. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Bully ball
No, sir.
on third
No,
and
sir.
short.
No, sir.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. And the Rebels
that's all it
decide
is.
to punt it away.
Just a match to get him to. The problem is going to be
All the way back
less
to the
than 4
15.
minutes.
Everybody
Might be a less than
stays in
3
their
minute
lanes
match.
well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard
That's all I'm going to say. Less than 4, maybe less than 3 minute match.
Comes from the 31-yard line. Gets the back moving. Now on the option. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
There he goes. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Good
And a
play.
great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football
Read
where he
number
can
20
do some
here.
damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
I'll take the over. There's no way they go more than 4 minutes.
The Roadrunners can
There's no way
really
Goldberg can
attack
go
on
more than
this
4
second
minutes.
and short. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
Okay,
His
way to go up the
defense
field.
giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
This is one of my
And
favorite
the
plays
Roadrunners are
here.
rolling down the field. They just keep firing right down the middle.
This.
Intercepted deep in his own end.
Why did he
In
throw it
return,
on
there
a
would've
bullet?
just
I
been
tried to
icing
lob it. That's
the
on
cake.
me.
They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
You doing all that
And you
celebrating
wonder if
just
that
for me to
interception is going to
mid-blitz
bring
the
this
hell out
guy
of
back
you.
down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy,
throw
and
the
David,
kick
the
there.
defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it.
Yes, sir.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Good tackle.
Pass, it's complete. Stumbled
Good
to the
tackle.
ground. It'll be 3rd and long.
Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously, he's going to probably get involved.
From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit.
So after that incompletion,
maybe that's what they do. They let Gunther work over
offense, right?
Goldberg.
Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice.
And then while he's working over Goldberg, his son steps in and
go for it here because right now
gets involved in the match.
Defense.
I can see it.
Very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
Which team has the ball last? Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
You're starting to really irritate me.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Catch in the middle. It's Henry.
That first down.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Guys,
I need that first down
now,
from
it's
you.
not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that.
He's loose. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air.
Why is the defensive lineman out there?
Field too soon and drop the football, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He lobs one high down the left
Come on,
side.
baby.
Touchdown.
Come on.
UT San Antonio. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
How about the day for this young
absolute
fella? 3 receiving touchdowns.
Things you love to see.
Defense. That guy's good. We might want to
Things
do
you
something
love to
about it.
see.
Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Coming out with it, it's Flowers. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize.
Come on.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Oh, was he wide open?
Hurry to the
I didn't even.
I
was looking at the wide receiver the whole time.
They'll try to get it through the air. Pocket breaking down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Yeah, I was looking at the wide receiver the whole time because he pressed. And that wide receiver has just
with the first down, they'll put it in play.
Ridiculous speed compared to most of these corners he's going to play.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Drop.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Way to get over there.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, the running back has it.
No, sir.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Rebels need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get
he tried to run option there.
The quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And here comes the punt team.
After 10 yards, he'd have no one on him. Gotcha. All right, going back to it, Hutch.
The 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw. It's McCown. Finds his target down the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the
just a bad throw on the inside, Owen.
An early drive with the turnover.
Just a
and they
bad
make the
throw,
play and
Owen.
make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield on first down. He wants to take the top off. What a catch and what a throw along the sideline. Just sings it in there.
Of course he caught that. Why wouldn't he catch that? Why wouldn't he catch that?
Wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Rebels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
All right.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
It's a seam wide open. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Come on.
That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw,
turbo
too,
boosters.
Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Gets it inside the 10.
Come on, good screen. Good screen.
Soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Roadrunners getting set on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires.
What a play. Come on, McCoy. Come on, man. The drive coming out in the second half, right down the field.
No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is
pick your blocks up, run where they're not at.
On that play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Great job by this offense.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could
fall
under that category. Wisconsin dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Obviously, those people are in a good position to help. So,
thanks for the update.
Millions of dollars going to help. That's what you want to see.
On first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Beal.
Good stuff.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
That's what you want to see from your sports organizations.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's go.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Oh, I mean,
man down on the play as the officials take a break
to let
him be checked out.
You know how we are, man.
To move the chains, keep this
one thing Texans are going to do is take care of other Texans.
Off the play fake. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Well, after struggling so much
in
the first
what
half,
HEB did.
they
like mobilized immediately.
To see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
He's going to get loose.
Come on.
A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, Dave.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle.
I like that they stay in bounds a lot more this year than they did last year. Last year, I feel like that guy would have ran out of bounds right there.
To move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the mark. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he's brought
let's go to the
down
fourth
at the
quarter,
line
boys.
of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2.
Let's go.
At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA.
Definitely our thoughts and prayers to all those families that
built
lost
a
loved ones
lead after
in the
3
flood.
quarters of play.
It's
Let's
crazy,
take a look
man.
at how we got here.
It's kind of crazy. It's just
They'll
life
try to
is
open
short.
this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Sends it back in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Henry.
Life is
And
short,
he
man.
cruises his way to the house.
Good throw.
Touchdown,
Little
UTSA.
RPO right there.
They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Love it.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Rolling the dice to bring it
Oh,
out of the
no.
end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Middle linebacker
Opening play
hurt.
of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries
Come
to
here.
hit the hole.
Let's go.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep
Thought I
trying
took
to
him
stick
out.
with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
That's kind of stupid that it doesn't
Got
take him out
stuffed
on
first down. It's
special
2nd and
teams.
10. They'll move the tight end.
So then he can get hurt
To the
again.
back.
Sir. Y'all gave up.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now
We have
they're
found out
looking
Peter
at
Shepard,
3rd
Air
and
Force
long.
Base missing. There's still a ton of
And
people
this
missing.
offense
That's the
has
other
to
part,
find a way
man.
to run the football. They got to get more
They're gonna be
creative,
finding
but
people
whatever
for the
that
next
looks like
month.
for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defense.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. And the tackle
No
is made,
situational
but
awareness.
Not before. That completion gets them 30
No
plus.
situational awareness, man.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The inside handoff. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action.
Yeah, run this play
Pressure
action.
is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Thank you.
Almost had the completion, just missed it. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Downfield and incomplete.
I want to
The
say
defense
this week
holds.
for Wisconsin,
I think
for
that
James
play right
Madison.
there has been a big theme in this game.
Wisconsin
When it
is
matters the most,
probably
on big
another
time
week
down and
away, maybe
distances,
2.
This defense has been able to step up and
Yeah.
make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end and coverage, forcing
All right,
the
let's get this
incompletion.
clock rolling, get
with
up
a
out of
big
here.
lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away
Yes, sir.
and get a W.
He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move
glad
the
to see.
chains. It's at the 37.
We're going to take this to
Roadrunners
2
have
minute
it with a
warning.
1st and
2-minute
10.
timeout. 2-minute timeout. I didn't say warning. I said 2-minute timeout,
We
boys.
reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense.
Well, we'll
From
be
inside
aggressive
the
as
40 and the
long
37, it's 1st down.
as they're
Give to the
aggressive.
back. And he'll pick up
They're
one.
going to
It
call
brings up 2nd and
timeouts.
9.
We're going to be aggressive. They don't
Stuck with
call
a
timeouts.
running
We
game
won't be
on
aggressive.
1st
We'll
down.
just
Now here they come again.
run the football.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Roadrunners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And how
GG's,
about
boys.
the work up front by that big defensive line?
GG's.
They'll line up for a second down play.
Start 2-1, boys. Start 2-1 in the Dynasty. Things we love to see. All right, let's take a look at stats real quick.
Good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do.
Cowan, another good day, 18 to 24, 5 touchdowns. Did throw the 2 picks, but we'll deal with that. 5 touchdowns to help us out. Didn't get a lot of running. Only 10 for 34 yards. That's tough. Obviously, the receivers took care of us.
Really pay itself off on game day.
Running back coming out the backfield.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollock and Jesse
All right, now we
Palmer,
gotta go check. Now we gotta go check injuries real quick before we get out of here. Go check injuries. Okay, nobody's hurt. Nobody's hurt. We're all back for next week. All right. All right, we're going to advance the week. Next up for UTSA. Ooh, we upgraded there. We upgraded on people that want to leave. Let's go. Things you love to see. All right, we got Colorado State at Colorado State. If you're still here for the video, I need you guys to let me know in the comments what you think the record will be for the first year in the Dynasty. And then do we get a head coaching job somewhere? Obviously, we got to take head coaching jobs if it's an upgrade until we get to Wisconsin. And then we're going to stay at Wisconsin for the whole cycle to win as many championships as possible at Wisconsin and see how many we can win before College Football 27 comes out. Man, if you're still here for the video, man, hit that like button, follow, all that good stuff. Leave a comment. Let me know. Until next time, it's your boy Expert, and I'm out.